And the second half gets underway. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ferran Torres. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Ferran Torres. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Nicked it back promptly. And the shot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! So smooth. A signature finish. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, good-looking ball. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka. And it's Ødegaard. Son Heung-min. Now it's Girassi. Now it's Chukwuemeka. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Rafinha, distributed tidily. Can he spark a counter here? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Turns and goes back. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed. Closing in. And the finish! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Akanji. Now it's Chukwuemeka. Rafinha. Koundé. Ødegaard. Koundé. Howson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Swept in. Ødegaard. Could move up a gear here. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Looking for options for movement. Chukwuemeka pinches it off him. Son Heung-min. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And it's Ødegaard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ødegaard. And it's Batasagi. That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chukwuemeka. To Gross. Bentuk. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Girassi. Howson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Brandt. And that's a dangerous ball. Now the ball in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice looking ball. Ødegaard. And the pass is intercepted. Messi gets into a good position. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Chukwuemeka. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bentuk. Now it's Brandt. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Brandt. Now it's Girassi. Nemecha. Knocks. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. Anton does really well to win the ball there. Brandt. He's had a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Girassi. Gets a good foot in there. Howson. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Koundé. Rafinha. Ødegaard. Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Brandt. Nmecha. Gross. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rafinha did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Benzebaini. Now Anton. Now it's Girassi. Distributed tidily. Ødegaard. Now it's Son Heung-min. Good ball, good take. They're urging him to shoot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Rijkaard. Girassi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard goes on a charge down the left.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's in a great position here. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Brandt. He could be in here. That looks a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Enrique. He's got away. Delivers the ball. Howson can get it clear. Son Heung-min. Oh, no joy this time. Batasagi. Now Son Heung-min. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by Son Heung-min. Carlos Augusto. Bastoni. Distributed tidily. Now it's Enrique. Zielinski. He shifted it to the flank. Carlos Augusto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Koundé. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Martinez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. Zielinski. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, super ball! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bisek. Luis Enrique. Spread it left. And that's an errant pass. Punched away. Crosses it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Batasagi. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Çalhanoğlu. Zielinski. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Carlos Augusto. And it's Carlos Augusto. Played into space out wide. Akanji. Ødegaard. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Rafinha. Good take, and is he in? Sucic. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. That has been slung wide. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Koundé. Rijkaard. Son Heung-min chasing after it. And Batasagi. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. No, he refuses to take the bait. Sucic. And Akanji. Luis Enrique. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello stadio.
And we're off again. Ødegaard. Now it's Son Heung-min. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ødegaard plays it short. And the finish! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And with that, the end. Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings.
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded of how thin the margins are. When the game was tied, I'm sitting here thinking this could get cautious, as is often the case. The game continues to deliver drama, great drama, and here we are again.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Mbappe. Nice bit of trickery. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's off and running. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Mbappe! And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a brilliant interception. Stood up well to him there. Edmilson. And it's Rooney. Pele. And this is Bale. Rooney. This might spell danger. And that is masterful defending.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Maldini. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Rooney. Rafinha. And it's Ødegaard. Koundé. And it's Messi. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's green grass ahead of him. Howson gets over and intercepts. Son Heung-min. Ødegaard. Akanji. Now Howson. Rafinha. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Oh, some tackle that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That has not gone well. And here's Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Takes aim and crosses. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. To Musiala. He's a sharp little ball here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And he thumps it clear. And it's Rijkaard. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Adams. And here's Musiala. Messi.
Oh, delightful ball.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's forced to go back. Koundé. And it's played in here. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? Rafinha goes down, but nothing given. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Cavani has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Raul. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Musiala. Strong running down that left flank. Musiala. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Dealing with the pressure. Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new legends will be
everybody,
written.
and welcome to
It is
today's
time
match.
to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides...
Messi, he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Keeper's dealt with that. Throw in. Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi picks it up out wide. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. Nicely weighted ball. Can he spark a counter here? That's a cute ball. Skims one in, shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Now it's Messi. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's a quick free kick. And this is Son Heung-min. Rafinha. Rafinha. This might spell danger.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Rooney gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Pass somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. Suhotarul Tazim upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rafinha gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved...
Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And this is Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. He's taking... And a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 8.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Son Heung-min. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? He is through here. So much time and space here. Son Heung-min. That's been cut out, well played. And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Opts for safety. And it's Bartasagi. Son Heung-min is wide and looking to get onto this. Akanji gets it clear. Here comes another cross. And that should get the job done. Messi hurtling down that right flank.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Aimed beyond the...
Real chance! Oh, no mistake!
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance
Now it's
for this
Mbappe.
match was 80,953.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Akanji calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. Caught offside that time.
Substitution
Tazim can now
Number
introduce
10,
the first of their
Messi.
substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Caicedo. And Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Yehi. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's João Pedro.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Nice looking ball. Akanji cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. And this is Son Heung-min. Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
João Pedro. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, this is a very good run.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Rafinha. Good driving run.
And that has been clubbed away.
Tries to pass it through. Fernandes receives it in a good position here.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Big header!
Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Harrison clears. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Substitution.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Rafinha. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Into the last 5 minutes.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He has found the way through. It's Kane! And that would have been some goal.
Kane clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha looking for a runner. Good ball, good take. There's the shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And this is... And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Rijkaard. That has been cut short. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rafinha. Azar. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field. And that has left him in a heap. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Kane. Played out to the right. Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Camavinga. Now it's Abraham. Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. And it's Camavinga. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Howson does well to get it back. Kane. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Kane. Koundé, and it's played into the middle. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Abraham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Defending was strong and firm. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. That's a throw. And it's Camavinga. Oh, cracking. Abraham! Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There's the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Shoots! Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Abraham. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. Now it's Kane. Schlotterbeck gets a foot in here. Camavinga. Rafinha. Now it's Kane.
That's
and
good
he's
play
found a
from
way
him.
past. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most convincing of passes. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Howson gathers from the goal kick. And it's Azar. Threads one in. Howson. And Koundé. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
And he was alert to it.
Vardiol goes back to front. Now it's Abraham. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to...
Quickly taken. Camavinga calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Azar. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's really well cleared. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Kane. Shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Rijkaard has created one goal already. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's through, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Camavinga. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Azar. No way through, so back it comes. And they've got rid. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Referee's given a throw.
Fernandez, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi, in with the challenge. Plays the return pass. Now it's Kane. That is good strength. Pedri, can he get it through? Oh, shot a goal!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He has found a way through. Pedri, oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping. Up he goes! That's a look and plays it forward. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Mbappe is having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good cross. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Guardiola. And it's Hazard. And Fernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rijkaard picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Barcelona can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas, shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rafinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Messi, looking for the run, picked out brilliantly, big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that's definitely not his best. Valverde. Camavinga. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Kane. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Robertson. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Robertson. Now it's Kane. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Rafinha. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rafinha. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. He's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min goes on a run down the left wing. And he's managed to get free. Fernandez. Robertson. It's Camavinga. And it's Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. They've got a corner here. Barcelona have their second corner now. Kane! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi, and that's played in low. And he's there to get it away. Pedri. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Camavinga. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Camavinga. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half-time getting close now. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. Camavinga. There he goes, motoring forward. Pedri. Now it's Kane. Not the most accurate pass, and it's Son Heung-min. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in, looks like a good one. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pass somewhat off target. The final seconds now. Camavinga. Valverde. Some resolute defending there. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Camavinga. Pedri has found the net here, of course. He's on it, can he get away? That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that's another good win of the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Camavinga. Valverde strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Son Heung-min! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Threads one in, spread neatly, Son Heung-min. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kane. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that could well leave a mark. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And here's Mbappe. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Played down the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is onto this. Now, can he find a finish? Chance! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Strong running down that left flank. No, he refuses to take the bait. It's just beyond his reach. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. And that is out of play. And he's had it nicked away. Barnes is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult...
Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We face to face with chance for a shot! Off the post! Vermeer. Lewandowski. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's having a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Kane. Showing good feet. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Pedri cross climbs up big. Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's an imaginative pass. Tomori with the clearance. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Kane. Chips it through. He is through here. Batasagi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kane! Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Kane. Salmakers. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And smartly reclaimed. PSV applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Ricci has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. But, oh, and he's following up! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ricci. Now it's Ferran Torres. In with the challenge. Rijkaard. Pedri. And here's Kane. Great ball, and he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Salmakers. And it's Silamakers. Now Ricci. Oh, that's a key interception. Batasagi. Rijkaard. And here's Rafinha. And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Batasagi. And it's Lopez. Now it's Rafinha. The ball goes in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lewandowski. PSV ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ferran Torres. And this is Drogba. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now that's well seen too. Salmakers. Rafinha. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ricci. Lewandowski, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Son Heung-min. That has been cut short. Lewandowski. And back to the keeper they go.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, here we go. Shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Salmakers. Gavi. Drogba. Oh, they can break here. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. And here's Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bayer is there to clear. Now it's Son Heung-min. Batasagi gets into some space. Batasagi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Ricci. And the shot, there's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vermi. Lewandowski has found the net here, of course. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Vermi. It's a pretty loose pass. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Batasagi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position. And this is Kane. Big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's on his way! Just eases him off the ball. Lewandowski couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. And it's Batasagi. He's on it. Can he get a real chance? And that's caused a worry or two.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pedri is on. Shot a goal! PSV have the chance to go the other way. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ricci. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That's a sharp pass. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 13.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one.
Oh, shooting chance!
PSV really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is good alertness. Pedri, and the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Very much into the last knockings. That's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's looking wide. Rijkaard. Foden. Lovely feet. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Foden can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Alexis Salamakis. Number 10.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And the shot! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And it's Lewandowski. Looks a good ball through. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Howson. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...
Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to...
And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Neymar, and he's cut it out, distributed tidily. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Vertonghen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Kane. He has a look up. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That's the keeper's ball. And that's a throw-in. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Ricci. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Messi on the through ball. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole... Neymar!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rafinha. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Messi. And it's Koundé. And here's Rafinha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found the way through. Messi. Back when it goes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kane. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. And it's Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. It's an early cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, it's come loose. Lovely, now then. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lazzari. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. Now it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Punched away. Now this could be a chance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Neymar. That's tidy. He's gone for goal! What a save! Terrific reactions! This possibly the last play of the half. Forward it goes. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Cambio di giocatori.
So once again, we're underway. Just eases him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. That's a good run down the left. Ricci looking to add to his goal. Now it's Neymar. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is...
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme...
The movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. Skims one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pedri. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Lazzari. And Upamecano. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. 60 minutes played. Bartesaghi. And it's Azar.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Pedri. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Batasagi. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great chance! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a rise. Messi!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Numero 10, numero 22, numero 34. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
And that's it.
Il numero 6.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Puskas!
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, Waters tries a shot! Rafinha. Pedri. Raul. And he's found a way past. Rafa Silva! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man? And the shots! Well, they could break here. It's a promising position. He's found the way through. Messi. Can he finish? Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Christian. Tries a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread neatly. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Back could it go? Big chance! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that ends it. And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Saka. And he's managed to get free. Indonesia.
Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
A probing pass. Howson cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Martinelli. Throwing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri tries to pass it through. Bastarda unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's got away. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot could be on. Rafinha. Couldn't squeeze it through. Saka. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. Looking for a runner. And no, that was never going to make it. Van der Sar. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Just too high.
Bale has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Bastarda. And it's Batasagi. Saka. He's found a way through. Bale. And he's onside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Courtois claims comfortably. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a great chance! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Played back into the centre. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bastara. He's picked his way through. Kane. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Martinelli. And he welcomes it in. He's being urged. There's the shot! Shot! And that was very necessary. Pedri. Rijkaard. Good take, and is he in? And it's Caicedo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Pedri. Looking for the run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. He's having a shot! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And there you have it. Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings.
Well, what a difference a goal makes, literally. It could have gone either way, as both teams desperately tried to win this, which produced a really exciting end-to-end encounter. If only every game was like this one.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And we're underway.
Robertson. Great vision. Now it's Martinelli.
Oh, sweet feet.
Cross to the back post.
Big header! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Ejaria.
Rondon. He's looking wide. That's Dendonka. Can he latch on to this?
Lovely bit of skill.
And it's made its way to him. In it comes. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Dendonka.
So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Bonucci. And it's Rijkaard. Rafinha.
Into the channel.
Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Ejaria.
That's Dendonka.
Ejaria.
Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away?
And here's Rondon.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. And it's Pedri. Robertson. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That's a decent clearance. Echaria. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Echaria. He's in a great position here. Crossed into the middle. Koundé attempts a clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Lopez. Echaria tries to pass it through. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Dendoncker. Rafinha cuts out the pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. For Martinelli. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get onto this? And it's Pedri. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Echaria, nicely spread.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now here's the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And it's been taken short. Flashes it across. Brilliantly cut out. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Martinelli. Rafinha. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Lopez. Echaria.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Rondon. It's a really well-measured ball. Rijkaard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with. Played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Pedri. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Pedri. He's under a lot of pressure there. Played in by Robertson. And he's there to clear it. Ejaria. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Ejaria. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Rafinha. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Ejaria. Can he get on the end of this? And it's played in.
That was well seen.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri receives it in a wide position. Gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Out to the right. He's looking wide. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, good spread. Ejaria. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pedri. Rafinha. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. No, that's been intercepted. Dendonka. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Rondon, distributed tidily. Knocks it out wide. Played in deep, punched away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Good play on the left-hand side here. And that's gone loose.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Chance here to counter. Oh, good read. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Threads one in. Cross flung in towards them. He's got full. didn't quite get enough on that.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8.
And we're done. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Bastara claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Espero que todos hayan disfrutado tanto como yo.